and knows how to moose up Sean McVay's hair real good. I mean, what have they won? At least 4 of the last 5, maybe 4 of the last 6.
Well, sweep this year for sure, yeah.
So I'm gonna, even though it's one of those moments where you've got to get your Pepto-Bismax or whatever when Jimmy G
Bismax?
jumps. Yeah, Pepto-Bismax.
Is that so you don't say the real name because we'd have to pay for that sponsorship, or what is that?
Exactly.
Bismax.
But when Jimmy G steps out there, you know, that thumb could go cockeyed on him, and there goes the ball up, you know. So, but I will give it to him. He does win. Those boys win ugly, but I got to go with them.
I'm agreeing with you. I'm picking the Niners, 49ers, 49. Yes, go. They're going to do it. What do you say, T-Dog, on that one?
Just because I picked them at the beginning of the season, I'm going to stick with the Rams.
He's going for it.
Even though that's the thing, is you're going to have Pepto-Bismol on either side. It's either Jimmy Garoppolo throwing a – that's the thing we didn't even get into his pick. His pick and the 2 playoff games have been horrific. Both of them. Horrific. They've both been horrific. I mean, that was the greatest thing. And that's why I like Troy Aikman at this age now. Like, he's just grumpy. He's like, you can't make that throw. You know, he was fighting back, just like cursing him out. But anyway, but again, I agree with you all. Like, I have trepidation because obviously Kyle Shanahan does own Sean McVay. So I just think this is them getting the monkey off their back. So I'll go with the Rams. I don't feel great about it, but.
All right, Bengals Chiefs. Is the honeymoon over and it's a Chiefs festival or what?
Well, I got to go with hard on this one. I want the Bengals. Now, the NFL wants the Chiefs
absolutely
in the Super Bowl for sure.
They'd like Chiefs LA probably is what they want.
Oh, yeah. But I'm going to go Bengals. I just think those guys are just leaving it all out there on the field. They're young. They don't know what they don't know. And I just hope that Burrow isn't just totally bruised up and can come back. I mean, even after taking that many sacks, he was still throwing that ball crisply. So I got to go with the boys. Just it's a heart bet.
I'm going to double down with you on that and say, yes, we're going to go Bengals, Bengals, Bengals.
Bam, bam, bam.
Bam, 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 as Dave Lapham would say. Bengals, hooday. What do you say, T-Dog?
I'm just actually doing this because my friend who's very superstitious, who's a Bengals fan, since I went against them last week just to try to help them, I'm actually doing the reverse jinx. I'm going with Chiefs to hopefully allow the Bengals to win. I'm doing the reverse jinx, saying the Chiefs will win so that the Bengals actually can win. I don't know if that is how it works, if you declare it, if it mixes it up, but I'm going to go with it. I'm going to say Chiefs.
All right. Well, we'll see how it shakes out this next weekend. 2 games, then it's the big one in a couple weeks after that.
Well, and I'd just like to say this. The paranoid in me. I'm sorry, guys. 4 games, all coming down to the final play.
Crazy.
It feels like a Hollywood script. I don't know. I enjoyed it, but something underneath gives me a little bit of a whinge in my belly. So, but anyway, it's very entertaining.
Actually, I don't know if this is accurate, but I believe it. I haven't done my research, but to go with what you're all predicting, the great John Madden passed away, and I believe the first Super Bowl he broadcast was in 1981. What 2 teams were in that 81
You're gonna
Super
go
Bowl?
Bengals,
49ers.
Oh my gosh!
Well, maybe Lugs is right. Maybe from upon high, John Madden is weaving it back into existence. So.
Is this the ultimate all Madden? That would be cool.
Tough acting to action.
Hey, Lugs, you got any sports of yesteryear this day?
Oh, yeah,
All right,
course.
hang on a second. Let me find something to play here. Here it comes. Hey, okay, we're going to do the sports of yesteryear because we've talked about all the year this year. So here's Lugs. He's going to talk about it, bringing us up to speed on stuff that happened a whole bunch of time ago. Take it away, man. Go.
All right, 1924, the first ever Winter Olympic Games are held in Chamonix, France.
Chamonix.
1930, Australian Championship, women's tennis. Daphne Cousins wins third straight singles title, beats Sylvia Lance Harper. 1945, New York Yankees are sold by Rupert Estate to construction magnate Dale Webb for a total of $2.8 million.
Rupert?
Last time, I think they were valued at $4 billion. 1960, Wilt Chamberlain scores 58 points, the most ever by an NBA rookie, as the Philadelphia Warriors beat the Detroit Pistons. 1981, we're going back to that Super Bowl, Louisiana Superdome, Oakland Raider beat Philadelphia Eagles 27-10. MVP is Jim Plunkett of the Oakland quarterback. 1987, Super Bowl, New York Giants beat the Denver Broncos. MVP is our boy from Louisville, Phil Simms, New York Giants quarterback. And for a softer way to end this, 1998, Spice Girl Victoria Beckham, Posh, gets engaged to soccer player David Beckham. That is our gentle way to take you away from sports for a little while.
Oh, my goodness. David Beckham and Posh Spice. Oh, man. Well, those were the days, weren't they? The Spice Girls with Sporty, Spice, and Posh. And what were the other two? Anybody?
Scary Spice,
Thank
Baby
you.
Spice.
Baby Spice.
Yeah.
And then, of course, there's always...
Wait a minute.
Ginger Spice.
Do you have the bobbleheads, young man?
Yes, I do. You can't see it in the shot behind me. They're just a little lower.
And then there's always Old Spice, too, you know.
Old Spice was their manager.
Woo!
Yeah.
Golly. Yeah. Okay, is that about it for this program? It was good. Football like never before. A big weekend coming up, and then the Super Bowl.
Well, one question I'd like to pose.
Pose it, please.
Sean Payton, where does he end up now? Does he go to the Cowboys? Is McCarthy gone? Because Sean Payton is the quarterback whisperer.
There's lots of things happening.
So,
do you all? I don't know. Do you all think he? I don't know. I think he wants to go back. I don't know if you remember when he was suspended. I don't think he ever beat a coach when he was coaching his son's Pee Wee team. I think he still that gnaws at him at night. He looks out the window when it's raining. It's hitting the glass, and he laments. He's like, "That stupid Veer offense. I couldn't stop it."
The Veer.
He had to. That's why he has to go back. He can't be whole until he beats that guy.
Oh,
so Pop Warner football is his future, baby.
Yeah.
All right.
So that's my call.
Bad hamburgers.
I'm probably wrong.
Hot dogs.
Well, as the weeks progress here, all the coaches and GMs will be falling into place. Some are today as we speak, and we'll wrap all that and give us our various thoughts on that in the weeks ahead. But in the meantime, this has been Sports and Other Stuff, brought to you in part by a new sponsor, Austin Chiropractic, reminding you to remember the 5 most dangerous words. Maybe it will go away. Stop in. They've got a new employee. We know this guy.
Oh, Fish. And this week, Fish gets serious about his favorite snack and helping his fellow man. The U.S. is facing the worst blood shortage in more than a decade, so Fish is saying, come on down, give blood, please, and through Krispy Kreme, if you give blood and take your donation sticker to a Krispy Kreme location, you'll get a dozen original glazed donuts. And that's Fish's favorite snack, and he encourages everybody to do that. So thank you, Fish.
All right, this has been Sports and Other Stuff. We'll see you next week. Thanks so much.
Unbelievable!